All right, guys, we're live on TikTok, Instagram, and YouTube, just so you know.
And Facebook.
We're here.
All right, guys, welcome to another episode of Wake Up. We're out here in Chicago, so let's give it up for Chicago.
Hey, y'all know what's going on out west 290.
Yo. So, why don't we stop right there over there with the spray? Okay. So today's topic we're going to be speaking about is women and how they always post up like, don't talk to me unless it's about money. Don't talk to me unless you got money coming my way, or don't talk to me unless it's business, which is money, on all their social media, and like how men kind of take that in and how you really are perceived on social media when you do that, Let's just we'll go down the list a little bit. Why don't you guys give your names and what you do? So we got a guest here, Mr. Detox.
Detox and you know the vibes. Thank you for having me tonight. Thank you.
No problem. And you over here?
My name is Eliza Kozer. Thank you for welcoming me.
Okay.
I'm Danielle. Also, thank you for having me. Did you want us to tell?
Yeah, what do you do? A little bit about what you do.
Yeah, I'm a product manager. I work for a medical company, so we distribute medical products.
Okay, in Chicago?
Yeah, our base is in Chicago.
All right.
My name is Michaela. I moved to Chicago this past summer, and I run my own digital media content company.
Okay.
Hi, I'm Diamond. I'm currently in school to become a licensed esthetician, and I'm also a makeup artist.
Okay.
Okay, it's Mari Marie. I'm an artist. I rap. I make poems. I do hair.
You said porn or poem?
Both. No, I'm just kidding.
No.
I'm just kidding. But poems.
Poem? Okay.
Yeah, I make poems, and I'm a hairstylist, and I work for Ice Company. It's very cold in there.
Okay, nice. So to get back on topic a little bit is about when women post, if it's not about money, don't reach out to me. If it's not about this, don't reach out to me. It's really comes back down to money. Me, on a man's point of view, and I could give it up more from Chicago myself, I think it's pretty degrading when you women do that. And a lot of us men think, we can buy you then when you post it. If it ain't about money, then whatever. Here's my Cash App. Here's this. Then, what I think is just like a cheap hooker. 100, 200, 300. I'll get you, and whatever, I used you for your beauty. You used me for my money. And at the end of the day, like I said, men and women are very different. And a lot of the Chicago guys, I would hope you guys took my point of view on this, because realistically speaking, these women just want money. Just give them the fucking money, get the pussy, and be done with it. If we really, really break it down, I don't have a problem with that. It doesn't matter how educated, how smart, they all post the same shit. The Justin LeBoy, right? There we go. The same fucking shit. And then they think that they're different people. So that's my point of view. Detox, why don't we start over on your side? How do you feel?
I feel offended personally. The reason why, so like my Instagram and social media, right? I was at a point where I was living in Chicago, right? I moved and relocated to Miami. When I moved to Miami, my life turned different. I'm on private jets. I'm taking content with A-list celebrities. My DMs is looking real different. So now, like, how come I wasn't getting that same love before when I moved to Miami? I'm in Chicago struggling. I had to leave my own city to get lit, right? Because priest don't get no honor in his own home. So I leave, and now people are fucking with me. Now my phone's blowing up. Yo, when you coming back to Chicago? When we doing this? Like, hold the fuck up. Right now I'm in Chicago. My DMs is going crazy. Like, what the fuck is that? Why was it going crazy when I was living here?
Right.
What the fuck is going on?
Yeah.
I agree.
Yeah.
So, but like with the women posting about money, how do you view on that? When women, you see that on their Instagrams.
Oh, well, women posting.
Hey, can you take that down, honey? Can you move that phone? Okay. Yeah, like women just post about money. Like the only way to speak to them is about money,
So like, I'm a little confused.
Like, how do you feel about that when you see a woman post on Instagram? Don't talk to me unless you got my Cash App. Don't do this unless you got this.
Oh yeah,
you see them?
with that shit.
Yeah. So your point is that's a bust down.
Yeah, nah, she's a broke bitch trying to get something.
Yeah.
Out of me, and I ain't going.
Okay. We'll go over here.
I mean, at the same time, it's kind of like, so I think like a guy too. I'm bisexual, to be honest. I mean, I'm gonna put that out there.
Okay.
But I understand from your point of view, and understand from what a girl's point of view is. So it's kind of like, okay, if a girl really wants money like that, okay, like what he said, okay, throw her the money, okay, whatever, use it for whatever the hell it was. But at the same time, at a girl. It makes other girls look bad if girls are actually like that, because it's like a gold digging type of image.
Well, it's big in Chicago. It's big in Chicago.
Yeah,
It's
because
everywhere in Chicago.
everyone likes the Prada. Everyone likes the expensive stuff now. Everyone's focused on the expensive things.
Yeah. So for a man to talk to you and you post that up on your social media, then like, you know, you think you got yourself a good guy. You didn't. You got one that's gonna
Not
just
what you asked
fuck you
for.
up.
Yeah,
You got exactly what you
exactly.
asked for.
Exactly.
I mean, we'll go over here. We'll just go down.
Yeah, personally, I think it's embarrassing. Like,
Yeah.
I see that shit on my story, and I think it's a specific kind of girl who's doing it. Like, you know, I don't want to out anybody, but they're usually like OnlyFans or like those are the type of females that I see doing it, and I just feel like it's not painting a good picture for themselves. Personally, I haven't done that. I haven't had to deal with people like that, but I do see that.
You devaluate an OnlyFans girl too?
Not necessarily. Like, work is work. You're gonna do what you need to do to make money, but I feel like because they capitalize off that, they feel like they could post it on their Instagram, and like that's another way of income for them. So
I mean, I'll agree. I mean, work is work. You're gonna have to, like, you promote yourself. You're gonna promote your brand. There's a difference between promoting your brand and what you're actually working for than just blatantly going at your story. Like, don't message me unless you have my Cash App. That's different if you go onto OnlyFans, find a girl, and then pay for that subscription, in my opinion. Like, she's working for that instead of just asking for it on her story. There's a difference between promoting your brand then people choose to support, and then just blatantly going out and asking for money on your stories or your social medias.
So she's working for that? I mean, she's working for that. Can you elaborate a little more?
Promoting, like, your OnlyFans. Like, for me, I promote my brand. I'm like, hey, like, I just released.
So you have an
something new.
OnlyFans?
No, I don't have an OnlyFans.
Okay.
I have, like, my own brand links that's for social media content. Like, I create content for other brands. Like, hey, here's a new client work I just did. If you have any questions, you want to book me, please DM me. We can, try to talk about my rates, what you guys are looking for. That's different than just promoting, like, saying, don't message me unless you have my Cash App. Like,
Okay.
don't have the intention to message me without paying me. That's wrong.
All right.
You should not be asking a guy to message you just to pay you.
When you do get a message, and it's just completely not, about digital shit, like it's just about, hey, you look good, shorty, or whatever, right?
Mm-hmm.
How do you take that then?
I mean, I'm flattered. If you come up to me in person, I'll be like, thank you so much, I appreciate it. But if I'm in a work setting, I make it clear that I'm there to do a job and I'm going to get my job done.
How are you in a work setting on like Instagram?
that's a good point.
On Instagram,
Yeah, or your social content.
that's like instead of me,
Like someone reaches you out to there, you're promoting your brand. Someone reaches out.
if they reach out to my work account, I typically will not respond because that's my work account. That's my work account image.
Okay.
If it's my personal account and I see, I'll say like, thank you. Like, I'm not gonna seem like I'm just ignoring you. But at the same time, I'll make it clear, like, if I'm looking for something, like, I'll tell you. But if I'm not, I'll be like, thank you, and then I'll try to just cut the conversation off. I'm not gonna lead a guy on because that's not a good image for girls either, who we just lead guys on in the intent to get something. Like, that's wrong for any woman. Like, that's wrong that any woman should do that.
Okay, we'll go over here.
I agree with what y'all was saying previously. I don't knock anyone's hustle. How you get your money. But personally, I do feel like a lot of women seek after a certain caliber of men, and they feel like once they get this certain type of men, they won. You know what I mean? But I also feel like with men, it's like they seek after this certain caliber of women too. It's not just women. That's why it's become a popular thing.
What do you mean we seek that kind of woman? So we seek a woman that's supposed to don't talk to me unless about my Cash App?
Yeah, because it seems like a lot of men they like that rejection. Like, oh, I don't want you unless you come with this stack, this car, and this behind your name. It's like, now I gotta go get this and I gotta offer this and that because that's how the norm has become. So I feel like a lot of men do chase after those type of women now because it kind of strokes their ego in a way, like, so.
You think a man that is chasing one of those
I
girls?
think it depends on the men. I've had men like offer me money just straight up through my Instagram. It just depends.
Yeah,
on
like to fuck you probably, right?
Well, yeah, just like to make them feel good. Like, I got a pretty girl's attention. Like, I feel like it goes both ways. Yes, girls are looking for that, but men are also.
But they are seeking
attention.
after that type of woman because it's like, if I do sit right here and be like, well, I don't need you to pay for this or that, then it's like, what I want you for? That's how they be. Like, that's in my experience. That's how I've had men come. Like, if you're not really needy or you don't have the certain type of things that they really looking for in that woman, then they not really trying to
Can I say a quick question? Do you care about, so like a man, do you think a man cares about how much a woman makes?
No, I don't feel like he cares how much a woman makes, but I feel like he cares about what she can contribute.
What she brings to the table?
That's a good point.
Yeah.
Yeah, but if we go back a little bit on that, so you said some men reach out for that. Yeah, if it's easier, yeah, I would say yeah. You know, if you're like you said, some guys will say, "Oh, how much for this?" Of course, if it's easier, yeah.
You X amount of $300, it's easy. You already going in for it. So if I'm already knowing that this is the norm for certain type of women that I already have this money is not issue for me. So why would I sit up here and go look for something that's less than? I can just go after what I'm already knowing is in my league. You know what I mean? Like, I'm the person with the money, so I don't have to really go out and do too much seeking. It's the woman that has to really go hunt. If you have the money, you're making the offers. You know what I mean? It's up to me to either.
Well, you guys are promoting it to get an offer.
Yeah, but
so you're saying
up to
that
me to accept it or
you're
reject
promoting it to get an offer.
You have to
Realistically,
give the offer.
when you post that on your Cash App or you post, that on your Instagram, that's you promoting it to get an offer. You know, so someone you're looking for an offer when you do promote it. Oh, these are my services. You know, realistically, you're gonna get a man sooner or later to say something. You know, but go ahead. You look like you're ready to speak.
Okay, I'm ready to speak because.
Can you talk to the mic?
Okay, I'm ready to speak because I like if a girl promoting herself like that, that just showed us how she was raised. And my mama, she taught me, I ain't gonna lie, a lot of people don't have it all. Like I don't have nothing. Like if I'm finna have sex with you or whatever you come to me for, I'm gonna give you the same energy. Like it ain't about money, it ain't about sex, but if you really selling your pussy, that's prostitution. It's prostitution out the door. If we finna fuck, you gotta give me a cash out. Baby, you're a prostitute. You get what I'm saying? You go to jail for that. But if you fuck this person and who y'all is, y'all got that relationship, ain't nothing wrong with it. I feel like people taking it to the head. Like people take.
I just feel like in Chicago, like women are making that the norm. Don't message me unless you're sending my Cash App. Don't do this unless you're sending this. You know, that's a lot of women, and it's not just broke women. I feel like there's a lot of Chicago women doing it. It's becoming normal out here in Chicago.
I'm the type of female. I spoil my babies, my boys. I spoil them.
Your boys, you got kids?
No.
Okay, your men, you shuffle men or?
I don't shuffle.
You said boys, so like couple guys.
Yeah,
boys is plural.
How many guys you talking to right now?
Actually, I'm just talking to one person right now.
Okay. Because boys is plural, you know.
But I'm saying, say if I was to date people, you know.
Okay, so you're not dating. You are dating.
I'm dating one person. But
Okay. All right.
Not
Stop the cat.
like that. We
Okay.
not on that level, man.
I guarantee you, if I look at your DMs right now, you talking to more than one.
I guarantee if you look at my DM, you're not gonna see nothing but business.
I think you're talking. I think you're capping hard over here. Yeah.
I want to say something though. Do we really think it's Chicago? That's actually.
I think it's Chicago. I definitely think it's Chicago.
I don't think
Yeah,
it's
definitely
all
not.
Chicago.
Right. I
There's
think it's the
Miami, there's
mentality.
Atlanta.
When you told me-
Miami and LA know what it is.
Yeah,
Chicago, it's not so out, you know.
But I feel like the females that you see in Miami, they are chasing after a bag. That's the energy you
That's
see down
Miami.
there. Chicago's not really moving like that. Like I don't think it's solely
Chicago follows right in line.
Actually,
I think-
Chicago
Like you
is
said,
always-
California, Miami, Chicago,
Can I
New
say
York.
something else? I feel like, in my personal experience, sometimes the guys that really come with the image like that, they really don't have nothing to offer though.
Yeah.
So like to me, it's just be a waste of time because it's like you get bamboozled. You think, oh, he got this nice car, or he looks like this or that, but it's like, everything that glitters is not gold. So that's how they really get you.
It goes both ways though. You
Yeah,
women
it
are
can
very,
go
very
both
good
ways.
with the camera,
It
you
can
know.
go both ways, but I'm
Yeah.
talking about as far as like what we're offering, like how you
Yeah.
said, I can present you this or present you that. Like, yeah, you can present this, but everything that looks good just not what it seems.
Yeah, I think what you're saying a little bit with that. It definitely goes both ways.
Yeah.
Women, you guys are better with the camera. Men, we can't fake it as good as you guys do.
Y'all can fake it. Till
Not
y'all
just that,
get
the
caught up.
angles, the filters. You guys definitely fake it a lot better. Yeah, but we'll go over here. We'll give us a little more of your point of view. You've been real quiet.
Well, I think it's actually like the mentality how people are thinking right now, because I feel like everyone has so much high standards,
Mhm.
but at the same time, everyone's being a hypocrite.
Yeah.
Everyone's being a hypocrite. Everyone's still going back to that, oh, I didn't want this, I didn't want that, but you're still going with it. Little low key. You're not showing it.
Yeah.
But you're here showing that ego that, oh, I'm loyal, I'm this, I could give you this, I could give you that, oh, I deserve this, I deserve that. But yeah, what exactly what you put on the table, but at the end of the day, it's not exactly what you put on the table. It's actually about who are you, like who the fuck you are.
Okay.
So it's actually being real with yourself.
So
Can I ask y'all a question though?
who are you asking, me or
I'm asking
you
everybody.
ask the group?
Everybody. So, okay, say if a girl, like, say if you really think a girl cute and then she don't have nothing. You get what I'm saying? And then she asks you, like, you ask her first, like, can we fuck? You know? And then she be like, I need this. I need some shoes. I need some, you feel me? That's life. Like,
That's life in Chicago. It's not life everywhere. That's fucking Chicago.
That's what I'm saying.
It's fucking Chicago now. It's fucking Chicago now. That's life in Chicago. Like you said, what kind of bag? What kind of shoes? What kind of this? That's how it's turned into here.
That's in America.
It's getting worse here. I think it's getting really bad here. And then you guys be like, oh damn, he cheated on me. What the fuck did you expect? He got you for a pair of shoes, right? Like what the fuck did you expect? He could buy 2 pairs of shoes, right? Why not have 2 women? Correct? If you're really breaking it down that way.
So what are you looking for as that type of man? If I can sit up here and supply for 2 women and I can offer you this lifestyle and
are you gay?
I
You're supplying for. Are you gay?
Or are you?
I'm asking you. Are you? No, I'm asking her. She said supply for 2 women. Which women? Yeah.
Me?
Yeah.
No, I'm saying you said if I can pay for buy her a pair of shoes and her a pair.
No,
of shoes.
that was on
how
her
you-
question.
that's
That's
how
not
you
yours.
coming.
If you just kind of interrupted, so you can supply for 2 women yourself.
I was asking a question.
I can.
What type of man if that type of man is saying I can offer this woman and that woman the same lifestyle?
Well, yeah. If
Her
she's
and
saying,
her
if
the same
she's talking
thing.
about, oh, this girl had nothing and you got her a
That's a
pair of
fair
shoes
exchange.
and she got this, she's saying it's a fair exchange.
That's a fair exchange.
That's a fair exchange.
It's also one of the things, like, that's the type of female you want to mess with. Like that's what you're gonna have to deal with.
That's
Like
and they know
don't
that in the
message those
door.
females if that's not what you're looking for.
Right,
Like
they know that in the door. They be
If
like, I
you
got
get
If you
forward,
sense
getting
that
yourself
energy
into
from the
it.
beginning, then you should just cut it off.
I
Because
feel like as a
you're
man,
wasting each other's time.
if you see that, ignore it. If that's not the type of girl you want to be around, like
Don't even
block them,
bother.
delete them.
I mean, I hate to be an asshole and really say this, and I'm sorry, YouTube, for swearing. Well, I think all women are the same way. And I hold on a second, relax, rapper over there. Every woman is the same way. If it comes to take me out to dinner beforehand, you have set a prestige standard to a dinner, and then it goes, right? Or the women that are, like you said, the shoes, correct? So
just anything.
it's something no matter what. You know, you two seem like you said you work for a medical company, so maybe I can guess you're a little higher educated. It doesn't matter about your education because
No, and I get that.
your topic would be a dinner somewhere nice to go eat, somewhere whatever. So she's talking about shoes because that's what she's probably used to. But you know, realistically speaking, you're talking about maybe a nice dinner or going out or maybe a nice whatever. We're fucking comparing the same shit,
Mhm.
right?
I
So
mean,
you're not 100% wrong over there, you know. And then
I feel like if you love and care about that person, you'll do anything for them.
that's
No,
what I'm
no, you
saying.
don't. No, you
If
don't.
a man really wants to
If he
support
wants-
Love is just fucking time. You see, that's where you guys get fooled. Love is time. The longer you spend with somebody, the longer you care for them, the longer time. So let me stop you right there. You don't need to cut me off. I'm just gonna cut you off. Okay? Love is time. That's it. The longer you spend with somebody, the longer you're with people, that's where the love gets formed. Okay? It's not just, oh, I love her no matter what. Nobody fucking just loves somebody no matter what after they just met them after a month. Okay? You're blind to say that. I don't.
They love what you have to offer them.
Yeah, what you could do for them
I
too.
was gonna say love is blind.
Yeah, realistically
Love is
speaking.
blind.
But if we go back to topic, it doesn't matter education level, doesn't matter. It's women and men. It's all biological at this point, correct? So I think, generally speaking, you know, like she said, you get the pair of shoes or you get the nice dinner. It's realistically, you're still selling yourself anyway, correct?
Can I say something?
No. Can we go over here? How do you feel about that?
I don't necessarily feel like you're selling yourself. Like if a guy is opposed
Some women, and I'm sorry to interrupt you,
you know,
some women take it offensive if you don't take them out.
but that's
You
not-
look like that kind of woman.
I do not get offended.
You definitely, no one's just calling you over to Netflix and chill. You look like you want to fucking.
I will straight up tell a dude, I'm not here to fuck you. Like, I am not here to fuck you. If you want to spend time with me and get to know me, that's fine. But, like, I'm not your girl. Go find somebody else. Go find that
Do you
girl.
have a man?
There is someone I'm talking to, yes.
Okay, and you guys got How did he get to know you?
Mutual friends. We just started hanging out. Like I waited 5 months before I decided I was actually gonna take him seriously.
So you told a man, yo, you know what? I'm gonna hang out with you, but I'm not fucking you.
Absolutely.
And what'd he do?
He stuck around.
How old is he?
He's my age. He's 23, 24.
Okay, yeah, that's what's wrong. I'm gonna be honest with you,
Okay.
because they a lot of men have sex drive, right?
Yeah.
And if you think you're kind of like the only one spitting around, I guarantee you that man is trying to talk to other women while you're trying to front on, and he's sticking around.
So,
You're easy to stick around for. Let me tell you why. Because you're just a text message in the morning. You're just a whatever. You probably don't see him as much, so it's just easy. It's a little game. Yeah, that's what a lot of women don't understand, right?
but what if it's like going both ways? Like it's easy for me too. I don't have to fully commit to this.
Everything's easy for you because you can go in your DMs right now and get laid. It's easier for you because you're a woman.
Yeah.
It's general.
I'm not. Yeah. That's
No, it's easier for women. Don't say everybody. We get a big ass bitch on here, like a big ass bitch. I'm talking about 250. Hold on a second. 250, 300 pounds. She would easily get more dick than we'd have a good looking man. It's just easier.
Yeah, a lot of girls are real
like big girls. We love big girls. Right?
You fuck with big girls?
I love big girls.
You
When's the
fuck with
last
big
time
girls?
you did that shit?
Look, I be getting active. You hear me?
Okay, so that's my point exactly. So look, a woman fucks what she wants, right? A man fucks what he can.
But hey, look, can I say something?
Go ahead. You've been waiting to talk.
Yeah, you could be with a motherfucker for 50 years and not get them nothing and love the fuck out of them. You could be with a motherfucker for 2 days and hate them. You get what I'm saying? Get them everything.
No, I don't understand. Can you elaborate a little more?
Okay.
Like,
so,
what do you mean? You're with somebody for 50 years and you've
Yeah.
gotten them nothing, not even like
That's
a
what I'm saying.
chapstick or anything?
Nothing.
Nothing.
And you
So
alone.
who do you know for 50 years? Because I don't even think you've been alive for 50
My
years. Honey.
grandparents, man.
Okay,
they've been
you've known them
together-
for 50 years? Because I don't think you've been alive for 50 years.
No,
Okay.
they relationship. They've
Okay.
been together and they don't really care.
They're
about
together. Yes, they're together. They have an apartment together. They live together. They have a house.
They got a mini mansion.
Okay, so they live together. They have something together. So
Yeah.
your whole fucking preference and your whatever is just contradicted. You understand that? You just contradicted
Well,
yourself.
I'm going back to
I'm
what
gonna move
y'all
on. I'm
said.
gonna move on because you just keep contradicting yourself. Okay. If we could go back on topic, okay, and just get back to the money aspect.
That's what I'm
Yeah.
talking
All
about.
right.
Talk about it.
All right. It realistically, women feel like they need something in order to hang out. They need something in order to start meeting a man. And then when you realize, like, fuck, like that guy left me, like he's not there no more for me. You really set that precedence up, like what you're saying. I took me 5 months to actually take him serious or whatever. Why? Like for what?
Because I just don't want to settle. Like you don't just someone sizing your DM. That doesn't mean you're gonna put all your eggs in one basket. Like
Because of social media, you're not gonna like.
not necessarily. You have work. You have other obligations. Like I have to take my time and make sure it's worth.
You bring up work. Like you think your job gives a fuck about you?
Absolutely not. But I give a fuck because that's how I get paid.
Of course, yeah. But I'm just saying the job doesn't give a fuck about you.
Absolutely not.
So realistically, you're put on this earth to recreate.
Yes.
Okay. Because can we all agree to that?
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's like leaving a legacy
But
behind.
you
There's a
is
lot,
too.
huh?
Like boys is too.
Boys is too.
Men is too. Like you gotta.
It's more for a woman because a man can recreate at 40, 45, 50. It doesn't really matter.
You said recreate.
Yeah.
I feel like we all the same.
Like have a baby with a woman. That's what I mean.
Okay.
That's up to the boy, the man for real. That's up to
Yeah,
the
but you
man.
guys biologically past 35, like you're, something really. You can have a messed up baby. You realistically, I'm not lying. You can look it up. Look it up.
But
And you go through harder. No, it's not. It's actually not. It's not. It's not at all. Actually.
I'll be like having problems to, like you right there.
Yeah, have problems getting on hard.
Yeah, I'm talking about you having like a retarded baby or something. You understand that? Like biologically, the illnesses are high if you have a baby at 36, 37, 38 as it goes on. Yeah, it's not the man that is really dealing with it. You're dealing with it.
Most
So
women will freeze their eggs. I feel like, right? I feel like if you're getting to that age,
That's
you have
crazy.
kids,
Yeah,
you know,
that's
it's
how
like
they
that
have
age.
surrogacy, they have other obligations. I mean,
Yeah.
options now.
but realistically speaking, let's
Yeah.
kind of get back to subject a little bit. So do you feel like as women just in general, like when you do offer that, like, okay, like you were talking about the shoes, the dinner, whatever, you feel like at least I got something out of him if he does fuck you? Like, you think it's like a fair trade?
It's always a finesse.
Can I say
It's always a
something?
finesse? Yeah, go ahead, Becky.
I feel like if you really mess with somebody, bro, it don't care whatever y'all doing, that's on y'all. If I ask you for this and I'm messing with you, and you don't do it, I mean, we might get into it because you just asked me for some pussy and I don't have it on me right now.
Yeah, what do you have down there if you don't mind?
If a bum walk up to me outside, downtown, a bum walk up to me, be like, "Oh, I like you. Can I date you?" You're a bum. Bro.
Does that happen a lot? You walk down and the bums be like, "Let me get some
Bro,
pussy." Are you selling pussy to
bums.
bums?
That's what I'm saying. They definitely be like, "Oh, you pretty, baby. Come here. I got what?"
At the bums?
The bums
In Chicago, you're saying the bums in Chicago are getting down like that?
Well, they walk up to you, give me your pussy. But like, what? What are you talking about right now? Like,
I mean, as a man, when I pass a bum, he says, "You got a dollar? You got a dollar?" He never asks if you got some pussy. You know what I'm saying?
Well, you ain't no girl, man. It's
Of
how
course,
men come at females nowadays. They come at us disrespectful, and I ain't gonna lie. I'm the type of female. I'm coming how you coming. You come at me, talk about you want some pussy. I'm gonna come at you. I want some money. Well, come on, bro.
So you gave up your pussy for money? That's what you're saying?
No, I never did, but I would.
Okay, well, that's fine. I mean, it is what it is.
I'm bro.
Wait, so
who's
you
bro?
would?
Hold on, I'm bro. Who's bro?
Wait.
Hold on a second. I'm bro. Who's
I
bro?
have a dead brother. My mom just lost.
Oh, so you say I'm bro?
Yeah.
Is that like more Chicago slang too?
Yeah, that's.
I ain't never heard that before.
Instead of saying gangs and stuff, I'm my brother.
Okay, I just like to know because we're getting more lingo. I like to pick it up. But go ahead. You had a question for her.
Well, because you said you would sell your pussy for money, right?
Hell yeah.
Every woman sells it.
Well,
You
hold
wouldn't?
on.
You wouldn't though?
But earlier, didn't you say that that's prostitution?
You know, I'm gonna give it up for
It
you.
is prostitution.
You a real one. You a real one
Well,
out there
that's
selling that pussy
prostitution.
for money. I give it to you.
Everybody gonna do it before.
I fuck with it.
Everybody gonna do it before. I'm gonna tell you why and how I know that. Your social security number, you can pay your credit with your social.
You know what? What are you talking about?
I mean, you can pay stuff with your social. Like
Yeah, everybody to get a credit card, you need to give a social security card.
right, but
Social security number.
that's like you
But
basically.
where are you getting that?
I'm getting that we sell ourselves when we wake up in the morning. You feel me?
Okay.
Like so, if a
You're trying to have like a psychological moment right now, right?
She getting deep.
Yeah, you're getting real deep,
I'm
right?
definitely-
I'm gonna help you out. I'm gonna help you out real quick.
Please help me, 'cause
I'm
know
gonna help
what
you out. I'm
talking
gonna help
about.
you out. Why don't we just like shush for real quick? All right, let me help you. Okay, you can have your moment outside. Go into here. You're saying you have an issue with her selling.
No, I don't have an
see
issue.
it.
I was just stating the fact that earlier you were saying that's prostitution, but now you're like, I would.
So if somebody comes to you right now and be like, I got 10 bands to fuck, you're not gonna fuck.
She gonna fuck. She gonna
I
fuck.
don't, bro.
No.
Yeah, she
Don't
gonna
say she will because she might not.
She
You
gonna.
feel me? But I'm gonna be that
Offered.
bitch that be like, come here.
No. I've
I
been
need
offered
I need
a few
sex.
$1,000s to have
All you
sex.
wanna do is put a condom on the fuck. 30 seconds?
Absolutely
Come on.
not.
Oh my.
She said 30
I'm
seconds.
trying to do that.
Hey, talking to Mike.
I'm
Okay.
sorry.
Why can't you if you don't mind?
That's just not how I was raised. I just don't feel comfortable doing that.
How were
That's
you
real.
how were you raised? Can you elaborate on that?
If I work for my money, I don't ask my parents for money. I don't ask my family for money. Everything that I do, I work for. I'm not gonna go and have sex for $10,000. Like that's just, I would not feel right with that. I would not be happy for me. I wouldn't be happy with the situation. It just is not for me.
It's called
Other people,
That's
if
beautiful.
if you don't
That's
give a
beautiful.
fuck,
I ain't gonna lie, but girls do it.
I feel like
If you're
everything
that girl
is
and I have-
circumstantial. I feel like
Ain't
everything is
nothing wrong with that.
circumstantial. Is even as you saying you wouldn't, I feel like
You
if
should.
circumstances came to what it came to.
Okay,
and
okay.
The situation presented itself.
Speak up over there.
You taking that 10K, you will think about it later when you get that 10K.
If
That's
you're in
not
that
a-
situation, if some
I'm
girls
not
might be
gonna-
in that situation in Chicago, then yes, do what you got to do to make money.
I
I'm not
mean,
going to stop that.
If the baby's gotta get fed, you're giving up that pussy?
I'm sorry, y'all.
And it depends on the situation.
In my current situation, I wouldn't.
I would.
I wouldn't.
I
Got
wouldn't.
to.
I wouldn't.
Yeah,
It's not-
to.
maybe it's the situation.
All right, one at a time. So you're saying your situation you wouldn't?
I wouldn't.
Okay.
Because I
Because
don't,
what?
I don't feel like I'm working for that.
What
Like she
is
said,
it?
I have my job. I'm working for my money. I work for what I earn. You don't need to walk up to
What
me
if
and
it's a
offer me
stud?
money for like something a part of me. I'm not in the circumstances where I need that. Like I know I can make that $10,000 doing something else and doing something that I'll feel proud of in the future.
Okay. All right.
I make
Respect that.
10,000. I make 10. I got 10,000 in my bank account. Motherfucker come up to me with 10,000 trying to fuck.
You going?
We go.
You can
We
make
go.
10,000 doing other things if you want to.
You can make 10,000 robbing a motherfucker. You
That's
can
what
make
I'm saying.
10,000 doing anything, but If a motherfucker walk up to you right now,
Absolutely not. Go
Like,
back home. Take that.
I mean, hold on a second. We're breaking down the whole 10,000, okay?
I'm
And
just saying a number.
this is.
I'm sorry.
I'm gonna need you to.
I'm sorry.
Okay.
I get like that.
I respect you over here. You're talking about 10,000. I think the average woman, their salary is close to 45, maybe 65,000 a year. So 10,000, if you really break down, that's a full quarter of work, you know? And you're saying 30 seconds to do that kind of work. You see the money there, it's there. You know, you said, what do you do for a living again over here?
I'm a product manager.
Okay, so like, what do you cap off at a year?
Close to 6 figures.
Okay, so you're saying you make 6 figures a year?
Close to. I'm not saying like 85.
Okay,
Does your man make more money than you?
No, I make more.
okay, that's why you don't
That
respect
makes
them.
sense.
Yeah.
Well, but that's also like if I was in that situation, then yes, sure, depending, maybe. But like right now, I work too hard for that. I don't need to do that.
So if somebody came to you with 6,000 a day, 6 figures a day, every day, just to fuck, you're not gonna do it.
It's not that deep to me. It's not
That's
that deep.
life though. I'm sorry. That's life.
It's okay. Everybody got their opinion. I respect that. You know, there's not a number for you, but I
It's
do.
just not.
I do kind of agree with you that every woman and you know there's a number.
There is
you
a
know?
price tag.
It
But like,
is.
There is.
I'm sorry.
At
It
some
is.
point,
Want
it
that
is a
thing?
price tag. Like it don't matter how you
Man,
sugarcoat
motherfucker,
it,
fuck
flip
for
it.
free.
You could wait 5
She's right.
months and
Not
try to
doing
make it seem like I waited 5 months and I didn't give him anything, but he did
Fuck
all of this
like
in
that.
5 months. He's adding on everything he did in them 5 months. You best believe, because eventually he's gonna want something back from out of them 5 months, regardless of what it is your
I got
pussy,
10 uncles.
whatever it is. He wants something. That's why he invested his shit, himself, and his time into you. Is like you somewhat investing yourself and time into him.
I got you.
Okay.
All right, you know, guys, we appreciate you guys being on today's show. Thank you guys so much. Tune in next week for next week's show. All right.
Thank you.
all right, ladies, you guys go ahead and take a 5:15. We're gonna do the next one in like 15 minutes. You guys can drink, eat, chill.
Yeah.